Woo! Spooky! It's back. It's us, and it's you out there in the audience. You guys, Charm Heroes, Salem Academy, is back after a bit of a hiatus. June is not the month for witchcraft. Witchcraft was happening off stream in June. It is a month that's great for witches, but we weren't doing that here. We hope that you've had a great break and are excited to jump back into this original Marvel universe created by me, Michael.
Yeah.
Guys, there's so much going on this week. Witches, flip it around. Minions, tomorrow. Thank you, Zach.
That was good.
Thank you. I thought about it earlier, and I was like, someone's going to laugh at that. Minions is tomorrow.
It'll always be.
They're doing minion things. They're being little, getting into hijinks. Come see it. This Sunday, you guys, for the first time again in well over a month, the entire Six of Swords is back together as we are going to fight in the last tournament of the Fivefold Harvest Games. Potentially level up if we win. Last episode, old favorites came by. I have a family. That's very cool.
That Michael's just saying that has nothing to do with last session.
I have a family. No. Yeah.
No, I don't.
It's exciting times.
I actually don't.
Well, you know. So yeah, I think that's all that we've got going on. I guess Talk With Me was this week, so we don't Talk With Me next week. Is Alien coming next week?
The next Thursday, yeah.
This.
And so is this
and
on the
next
Monday, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but you guys, I'm so silly. 5 days from now on the 20th is the finale of this show. You don't even have to wait a week to get to the finale of this show because it's ending next week. Next week. That's crazy. That's 5 days from now.
Wow.
Who can believe it?
We're over halfway through 2026.
And then Alien's coming back. And that's less terrifying than what Zach just said.
Brief moment of existential dread. Hold on for a brief moment of
That's really
I gotta deal with it, Sooty.
I saw something this week that was like, happy 15th birthday to Rolling in the Deep. And I was like, yeah, that's nasty.
Oh,
and for real nerds out there, it's the 25th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts coming out. So, hey, time is gross. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about other things under the Disney umbrella corporation. And that's this. So, let's jump into it. When we last left our coven, they were incredibly shaken after an attack in the middle of the night in their dorm. A strange creature, a soul reaver, they came to learn, attacked Willow in her sleep and managed to steal just a piece of her soul before disappearing. In the aftermath, Doctor Strange and his wife Clea assumed the worst, but the attacks that have been happening over the past few weeks and months were coming from a dark god outside of this reality, seeking to gain entrance onto this plane of existence. They decided to take the fight to them immediately and entrusted Professor Agatha Harkness with aiding the Coven in collecting the missing bit of Willow's soul. With the aid of transfer student from Xavier's, Ileana Rasputina, Agatha opened a portal, shunting the consciousnesses of the students after the creature, carrying the missing part of Willow. Their bodies would remain behind, watched over by Agatha, but she warned them that damage taken in the Witch's Road, where they are about to head, will feel real. But they should safely return to their bodies if something should go wrong. As the group as their spirits ventured down the Witch's Road to seek their prize, they began to get their bearings and noticed one of their number, Jude, was transparent as a ghost. The last words you heard were an angry Agatha mentally chastising you across space and time that you should have warned her you didn't have a soul to begin with.
Eek.
That is where we pick up. You are in the middle of a large road, about the size of a city street. Cobblestones on the ground. There's some grass that extend for a few feet off of the road, and then into thickets of trees just parallel. You can only see the road goes one way in front of you, one way behind you. You have all slowly managed to acclimate yourselves.
Jude?
Did everybody else hear that?
Oh, did we? Wait. Did we all hear that, or did only he hear that?
Yeah, that was like a group. That was like her group.
Jude?
Yeah, you were on a group. You were on a group call.
We picked
She had
up
you on
exactly
speaker.
where we were. Jude?
Who was she talking to?
Pretty sure we all heard her say.
Mm-hmm.
It was you.
What? I don't have a soul?
I hold up a hand against your arm.
You didn't know that
What?
you didn't have a soul?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Oh, you knew.
I wasn't. I was never told explicitly that it was my soul.
What?
Where'd it
Yeah,
go?
what?
What are you talking about?
Fuck. All right, if it helps us get. If it helps Willow,
A little help here! You hear calling from the distance. You realize
thank God.
Ileana has not been next to you. You look over and see Ileana looking a little bit different than her cool girl Russian black ensemble. She is transformed in her full superhero garb,
Oh.
looking like that.
Whoa!
You guys gotta start reading comics. This
I
character
turned
just kicks
on.
ass. I fucking love her so much. Okay,
Excuse
well,
me?
Not too
keep it
hot.
in your pants. She has a very sad origin story that would make you feel bad for saying that, but okay. But yeah, she has this giant, like, Final Fantasy ass sword that is glowing. She is on kind of the edge of the wood. She is backing out, trying to get to the grass, and she has in her hand like the throat of an impossibly large toad that is trying to wrap its tongue, which is green and has points on the end around her. It's going around her arm. She is doing her best to stay up. She looks much stronger than the petite little Russian lady that she is. She's managing to hold it off, but she is kind of planted, sword in the ground. Did you all become deaf on the trip? I said assistance.
I say, oh, I guess we're gonna have to talk about this later. And I fly up, and I would just like to try to hit the toad with an elemental blast if I can.
Sure.
Oh gosh.
A
But the
blade.
blast, that means you're hitting its agility defense, which is pretty low. Oh, its agility is actually fairly high, but you should be fine.
Never mind.
The character makes a ranged attack with an edge. Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Sorry, is this just do I do agility or do I do damage?
Well,
Like, do
you
I do
should
the
roll.
abilities,
You can do agility,
agility, or
and then it'll roll for you, and then damage will be below.
So ability score next to agility is what I click.
Correct.
Perfect. A fantastic 11.
Okay.
But I do have an edge, so I'm gonna
You do, so you can re-roll your lowest.
Yeah, which I'm going to do because it was a 1. And so that's a fantastic 14.
That is exactly what you needed.
Yeah.
So, what is this? What is this spell that you are sending out towards this giant devil toad?
Okay, so I am hitting this devil toad with a hellfire elemental blast. So, for this, add +1 to the character's ability damage bonus for every 2 points of focus. I'm just doing that one. On a fantastic success, an affected target takes double that total damage, and any damage is equally split between health and focus.
Interesting.
So the damage, it already doubled it because of the fantastic. So this is
Amazing.
altogether damage, 54 total points of damage.
God.
And as we described in the last session, but to remind everybody, it's, his element is fire, but it's specifically hellfire. So I like to think that it's like kind of the blue flame, like it's like a bluish purple black flame, and he kind of rises up and just creates this ball in his hands and pushes it forward towards the toad.
It hits the toad square on the mouth. It hits the tongue, and the tongue burns and turns to ash. As Ileana is able to shake it off of her and then slam her giant ass sword into its head. Hey, Ghost Boy. Good move.
Yeah.
Why are you Ghost Boy?
Oh, fuck, that did not last long. Okay. What about that toad's crazy? We're gonna be finding stuff like that here?
Yes, we can talk about Toad as we move closer to the
I'm
road.
like
We don't
pulling
want to stand
everyone.
here.
Yeah, I'm like shepherding people
okay.
towards the road, so we're not.
Why
like,
do none
off.
of you have cool costume?
When I was...
Have none of you traveled off reality before?
No.
What?
Do you
This
have
is your
costumes
first
for us?
time not being on Earth.
Yeah.
Why do you say that like it's a gross thing? Okay.
Not gross, just
You literally went ugh.
sorry. I'm Eastern European.
Do you have any more swords?
No, it's this. This is part of my soul. It is connected to me. Only I wield soul sword.
Speaking of souls,
You don't have one.
Yeah, I've always been a pretty normal kid, and I never really amounted to much. I played baseball. I was kind of good, but not good enough to do anything past high school, not even college. I'm not that smart. I'm not super great at talking to people. I've always thought that I was meant to be something special, and I'm not. And so, one day, I met a man. And he offered me the ability to be special. To make the changes in the world that I want to do. To be a hero. To make a difference. And he said, that there would be a payment. And that, the details would be later. And, I figured, what is he going to do, steal my soul? Souls don't exist. Souls aren't real. Souls are real. Is hell real? That's okay.
Well, there are several different. There are so many hells, not just one. Many, many, many hells.
So am I going to go to one of those now? Because I don't have a soul?
Yeah.
I don't know
Let's
who the
walk
man
and talk.
was. Yeah. I don't know who the man was. He just looked like a smooth talking guy. I don't know.
Yeah, it could have been many. You! She points at Willow.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I don't know. Kind of weird that I don't feel much different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's complicated. Trust me, I've been in your position before. But the good news, you, little tiny girl, are our key to finding your soul. You are the reason we are here. You are our guide.
You lost half your soul once?
Not half, a piece. But I got it back. Soul sword.
Oh, maybe you'll get a really cool sword, Willow, or for you, I don't know, maybe a hoe, or a scythe, or a
A staff.
Just because the
how do
is
I?
the only reason I mentioned the hoe part. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. How do I guide us? I've never been here.
She walks up. She plants her sword in the ground. Walks up to you. Puts her hands kind of comfortingly on your shoulders. The road is listening to all of us, even when we don't speak. From the moment we arrived, it analyzed us, felt exactly what we were wanting, what we were here to do, and it knows. You do know the way. Your instinct is the way to go. We stick to the rules, stay on the path, do not get off the road, and follow Willow's instincts. Pretty cut and dry.
Seems almost too simple.
Yeah, for you.
Well, there are tests along the way to see if the road wants you to be there.
Tess?
What does that mean?
Well, it depends. Come on, we walk and we talk. So, the road isn't fine with people just hanging out. You need permission to stay here. The road is... this is all second-hand information, so you can take it with a grain of salt if you want. But it is all magic. All of it. Look, she kind of gestures up. The sky is like swirling purples and black. Stars drift in too fast and out too slowly. You can see like ancient skeletal creatures just kind of like floating by almost like a constellation. Refer to the group chat that I sent a few weeks ago with some great reference images. This place is all of magic. Not just our world, but all magic everywhere. It goes everywhere. Past, present, future, it's all the same thing here. Magic was born here. That's where we all get it. It's where everyone in every universe gets it.
Okay.
No one knows every inch of this place. People only know little. And it's different for everybody, apparently, every time they walk it.
So who took Willow's soul then?
Oh, I don't know. A monster. Probably controlled by somebody else. Do you have enemies?
What? Do I have enemies?
Yes. Any of you, really. I suppose the monster could have been trying to get one of your else's soul, one of the other souls, and it just happened on Willow.
Well,
Not that I know of.
I mean, I can think of one of us who maybe has a reason that people would be out to get them.
What? Who?
Well, not that there's a reason, but just evidence points that. Well, Ophelia. I mean, the drowning with her classmate over the summer, the thing with her classmate was set on fire. I mean, maybe they weren't going after Willow. Maybe they were going after Ophelia.
And your coven... Oh, you were in Victoria's coven. She is in mine this year.
Yeah?
That's how I know you. She mentions you a lot.
I mean, I'm not saying that there's a reason, Ophelia, but if this is a pretty dumb monster, I don't know, you guys look kind of similar.
We should keep walking.
Great idea! See, she's like, Ileana is pretty far ahead of you on the path now. She's swinging her sword to create like a path as like branches are kind of moving in. Come on, children. This will be a very long walk. Time moves very slowly in here as opposed to outside.
Huh? What does that mean?
Oh, we could be camping for days.
Camping?
What?
Yes.
I brought no supplies.
We have to be back for
You won't
class.
you won't get hungry. Maybe get a little tired, but every soul gets tired, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but So what's gonna happen if Jude is here without a soul? Like, what does that mean? What?
Ah, well, if he does not die, he'll be fine. Don't die, Jude.
So you're saying if Jude dies, he
Everyone
dies,
else, you
dies?
get whacked by a beastie. Yeah, no, not necessarily. The way that it works, there is a string, kind of a silver string, metaphorically, that connects the body to the soul when it astral projects. It's sort of what we're doing, a nice heightened version of that. Jude does not have a string. There is no anchor to his body, so were his soul, well, no, there's no soul, his spirit to be snuffed out here, he wouldn't be dead, just his body would just kind of exist.
Cool. Yeah.
Sounds
Uh,
worse.
What about Willow having half a soul?
I don't think that's nearly as much of a problem.
Okay.
Maybe a complication, maybe a higher risk of something happening, but she still has some part of her soul to go back to.
All right.
then we
I'm
need to
just,
finish this as soon as possible and get
Yeah.
back.
I'm just on Wi-Fi.
Oh yes, I'm
Now be
sure
careful.
back there they probably haven't even stopped, like, I don't know, blinking. Like, it's still, time is, you guys do not try to understand time and magic together. Okay?
Yeah.
It's
I don't think we
bad.
ever could.
It's
All right,
foolish.
Willow, we'll lead the way.
I think Willow would kind of like, as all this talking is happening, like lean down to the road, like touch the dirt.
Mhm.
And even though she's very like earthy, I'm leaning more into like the water magic. So if you'll let me for flair, I like to
Yeah.
think she like creates a little bit of water and like makes like a little patch on the road, like mud, so that she can like rub it between her fingers and like tries to like focus and see if she gets any sort of like intuition from the road itself.
As it becomes mud on your fingers, it feels for a second that there's almost a warmth there. You are a witch in the absolute nexus place where magic comes from. To do something that is very personal to you, something ritualistic, it not only accepts this, you feel like the road is proud of you for making a choice like this, for knowing who you are. It doesn't necessarily give you guidance of we need to go in this direction. Like I said, there was only two ways that you could go. You can go forward or you can go back.
Mhm.
But what it does do is maybe the coolness of the mud, it centers you a bit, and it reminds you to trust yourself. You're picking a place, you're picking it for a reason. You should follow that instinct.
I think that she like grew up like grungy and dirty all the time, and even though she still is that a little bit, she spent the last couple of years like really making sure she's presentable to public, and she like starts to wipe the dirt off of her hands, and then she stops for a second and like digs her fingers in just a little bit more and makes sure there's still a little bit of the earth left on her hands as they continue to walk, and she just goes in whatever direction she's facing confidently.
You all heard the lady? 10, 4, whatever Americans say. Move.
Maybe
I think that as
Jude.
she leads, she's very just like silent, like watching the road, watching the forest, like just trying to like see any sort of signs and oblivious to whatever nonsense is going on.
I'll also say if there's a marching order, I mean, you don't have to be like right next to it. Like I said, it's kind of like a nice wide 2-lane street. Like you have plenty of room to like spread out on this path.
Yeah.
But Magic would also, that's Ileana's code name is Magic. So I know that's confusing. It's Magic with a K. I'm sorry if I say something and it gets confusing, but code name is Magic. She's at the front, hoisting her giant sword, which is just beaming with light, kind of like a flashlight, a torch up ahead, so she can see if you just a little while down for safety. So she's kind of posted up front. She's also, I'm just going to say it, the most capable fighter. She's had X-Men training. She is feeling confident. She's like a war captain in the X-Men. Like she knows what she's doing here. But yeah.
Hey, Jude.
Yeah.
Maybe you should stay behind.
Like, don't go with y'all?
I mean, just go back. It's not safe here.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Fuck no! Come on, keep walking.
I mean, he makes a point at least. Like, you come with us, yes, but maybe just like stay back a little bit and just be extra careful.
We can't have anything happen to you. So.
I'll stay in the middle of y'all and be really cozy.
Ileana, is it possible for him to go back and be back in his body and safe and everything? Or is it...
No. You have entered a contract with the road. You want to get to the end to fill your wish. If you don't, the road goes, boop, you fail, bad thing.
Okay, well... then stay in the middle and be cozy, I guess.
I'll be careful.
We have entered the contract. It knows what we are wanting. It wants us to get to the end of it.
I'll be careful.
I just follow Willow then.
I do try to stay in the middle of everybody.
Good. Good.
The road is not a mean place. It does not have a morality. It is not out to harm you necessarily. Trust me, there are other realms that will revel in your suffering.
But is it
You
always
picked a
so
relatively
spooky?
good one. What was that, Paulina?
Is it always so spooky? Does it need to be this spooky?
I kind of like it.
I do not. As she looks at the like skeleton creatures above everyone.
Like I said, I think I mentioned this when you first landed, but as you keep walking, and you are going to be walking for a while, your eyes occasionally, those of you that are feeling brave enough, drift to the wood line. And you'll occasionally see, like, just a hand on a tree trunk that disappears behind it very quickly. Occasionally, a tree branch rustling that turns into a giggle of a small child. Ophelia, can you please make a vigilance check for me?
Oh no.
Oh
yeah.
no.
The fate of
Is it a
Ophelia.
non-combat, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's non-combat.
The fate of Ophelia, nice. That is an 18. Standard. Not.
Okay, great. You think you noticed it when you first got to the woods, but you thought that's just something creepy. That's a one-off.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then, maybe every hour plus, you'll look back over your shoulder and see a hooded figure in a robe just staring at you.
Oh, just me or the group?
Just you.
Oh,
Well,
I hate
you don't
that.
really know. I guess you don't really know. It's like the cloak is obscuring its face,
Yeah.
but it's
It feels personal.
feels a little personal.
I don't like that.
They don't ever advance. They're never moving when you see them. And anytime you do a double take, they're already gone by the time you go back to look.
If I stop
Ooh.
walking, do they also stop walking? Like as I'm watching, maybe if I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look over my shoulder and we're all moving, and then I stop, like briefly.
I'll say this: I think by the time you get to doing the testing it,
It's not even
let's
there
say,
anymore.
well, no, I think it is there,
Okay.
and it stares at you for a little while. Your friends have they're walking forward just a little bit, not too far, but they haven't caught up that you're
Pausing.
them. Yeah, it's looking at you, and then it just back into the forest.
I think I stand there like a little too long, just like staring. And then slowly start to like have to kind of like the feeling of like tearing your attention away. And then I try to like jog to catch up before anyone notices.
Got it.
Jude was just talking to Ophelia that whole time. And like you like catch back up, and I'm like, and
Yeah.
I don't know, my family just like it's just like you didn't like I didn't miss a beat.
Family.
It is gonna be pretty much from your perspective. I mean, time doesn't really seem to move here, but just by the physical nature of activity, it feels like you've been doing a pretty full day's walk. It's not super uncomfortable ground, so it's not like your feet are killing you, but you've been on your feet for a while. There is a tiredness that's beyond, it's different than just physical like muscle aches. It's just that feeling of when after a really long day and you just can feel the exhaustion in you. It feels that's kind of the way that the exhaustion is manifesting. It's manifesting your willpower, your spirit. Anything in that pretty much full day, any conversations that would love to be had? Now is the time to gab.
Nah, not for me.
I feel like
think
I'd be pretty distracted by the hooded figure.
Fair,
so I probably wouldn't
fair.
make any initial, like I wouldn't initiate.
Okay. Anyone else? Go once.
Polly?
Okay,
Yeah.
we should talk about trauma. That seems to really liven up team
Wait.
dynamics.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jude, you want to join me in conversation? Talk to me, Jude.
Well, I was just gonna, I was just gonna say that, I just need to do my due diligence here, but, if something, were to happen to me while we're here, if you could find my parents and, just tell them that I'm sorry. I would appreciate it. Just, I did my due diligence. We don't even need to talk about it. I said it. There we go. So,
You don't want to say anything else?
I think that's the most important thing.
Okay. I'll tell them.
Thanks.
Well, can I give you a rare moment of optimism from me?
Yeah, please, yeah.
Depending on where your soul is being kept, if it is like gone, there are ways to sort of retrieve it and channel it back into the body if you are rendered in that state, catatonic.
Oh, well, that's good.
So, not impossible, just depends on who has your soul in a little box somewhere.
Yeah, let's hope it's not anyone crazy.
Yes. I will tell you a story about me that is sad but will make you feel better.
Great.
Okay, so picture this, okay? Little me, little Iliana, so cute, having a great time. I find my mutant power when I am very young. My power is transportation, as you saw, big portal. Love doing it, having a great time. I can run anywhere I want. I'm being raised in Russia with my older brothers, Pyotr, and Mikhail. This is awful Russian, but whatever.
I think it's good.
Thanks. Having a great time. My brother goes, "Oh, Yana, a American come to me, say that they train special people like you and I. We go to America." I go, "Oh my goodness, great." We go to New York City, stay in big fancy building in Manhattan. I am in love with life, right? Teleporting all over the place. Portal here, portal there. I can go anywhere. I can see anything. I saw fairy worlds, very cool, obnoxious little shits. I went to Disney World. I did not have to pay for like a whole weekend. I did whatever. When I was 10, I wasn't paying attention. I went into someplace scary because I've always liked the darker things. And there was a man. He said that I could do great things. That I was beautiful. I did not leave that hell dimension for 9 years. I was kept as a thing for a demon. I came of age in a place where we would cut each other for fun. He took our souls, pieces of them, collected them so we would always be binded to him. His lovely children. Over the years, I slowly began to study his magic, his sorcery. I earned his trust. And then I freed the piece of my soul, turned it into a sword, and chopped his head off. I came home. 1 year had passed. My brother was 1 year older. We were now almost the same age. I had outgrown all of my friends. And I spent my formative years in a place called Limbo. I did not have the luxury of making a deal for my soul. It was decided for me that I would not have it. But I reclaimed it. And I used it to murder an abomination. All right, that's my tragic backstory.
I'm sorry.
I get the feeling your coven doesn't share often.
We're working on it.
Maybe walk and talk?
This is what I have been saying from beginning. Walk and
She
talk.
starts to walk.
If any of you have questions about X-Men, I will answer them for trivia and fun. I do not promise to give you a true answer, because sometimes it is fun to lie.
Yeah. Who's the real leader, in your opinion?
Oh god, anyone I name is just a bad idea. Oh, Storm. No, it is Storm. She is the headmistress. She can do a lot. And I'm fine with Storm leading us.
What does X mean?
Okay, I've also had I have so many questions about this. So X, you think X Xavier, right? Xavier Institute, that's where we are. X, no, apparently Xavier discovered the mutant gene, which he named the X gene. And so that's why so many people put an X on any kind of mutant thing, because it's like a gene thing. At first, in the 1950s, they thought the mutants were the result of atomic radiation. But that is not true. That is how you get big, giant, strong, angry monster people, not mutants.
Makes sense.
Yes. We are not science experiments. We are not Captain America. That is very different from this.
What's
But
your
you are witches.
what's the best part about being an X-Men that like is like a small thing?
Oh, okay, great snacks.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Really good kitchen stocked all the time.
I bet. Yeah.
Oh, Doctor Strange actually helped, well, not build, but he enchanted the X-Mansion. He's friends with Professor Charles Xavier. It's why if you go up, the stairs kind of go on forever. That was Strange. He helped stock the kitchen.
Makes sense.
Yes. That is how we sort of have this relationship between our two schools. Although I don't think any of yours have come over to us. We are always seeming to need to meet you.
Why?
I suppose not a lot of witches are mutants, but some mutants have magical abilities.
I thought the whole point was to be an exchange. Of
In
ideas
theory.
and stuff, so.
In theory, we have yet to have anyone start at your school and come over to ours. It's very rare. I think it's every few years that one happens. I was the first in a while. Okay, I ask you all a question. Who is worst teacher at school?
What define worst? Like at their
Yeah.
job or?
It doesn't matter. Your personal perception. By this point, it's getting later in your walk. She points out there's a kind of like clearing almost, like a hill, like a sod dugout. Kipp, the road offers us reprieve. She kind of asks Philly to like help build some sticks for like a fire. Quiet, angry boy, you help me.
Okay. My answer is Doctor Strange.
Ooh, I like this man. He takes bold takes, regardless what people think about it. I like that.
Thought for sure that you would say Professor Harkness.
She's the rudest.
Yeah.
But there's some wisdom to her.
There's no wisdom to Doctor Strange.
Yeah, it's boring. And he hates me.
Fair enough.
Actually, no, I gotta say something about that. So because he hates you.
Oh no. I
That
did not
makes
mean
him
to I did not mean to
bad?
cause tension in the party. Okay, I apologize.
You don't no, it's just
Hey, look what I can do, everybody. She sticks out her tongue. It's a devil tongue. She cuts it and spits the blood into the fire pit and it ignites. Demon magic. Don't worry, it's healed. It's fun. It's a fun party trick.
Never mind. I'll shut up.
God. You guys make the Xaviers look like a party people.
Can you take the magic from this place and use it as your own?
I don't know. I don't think you can take it. You can't steal from the road. I don't think that works. How do you think you will all be tested?
Ophelia's
I think
eyes glance back behind to where the hooded figure was to see if it's still there.
Good, yeah, good.
Is it back?
No. Since
Okay.
it kind of had that stare off with you, it hasn't been around.
No idea. No idea.
I think I already was tested and kind of failed, so.
Are any of you scared?
Yes. Very.
Obviously.
Good.
Yeah.
It is good to recognize those emotions.
I feel like my entire life has led to this moment. And I just found out that there's a trickster god that I have been talking to. I have nothing back there. I have no fear going forward. And I have no doubt that whatever I come across, I will overcome it.
Okay. Wow.
Wow, Sally.
What a coven.
So do we sleep here or just sit and stare
It
into
was-
the abyss or what?
Sleep.
Do we need to take shifts or what? Just...
Jude, you don't feel like you actually really need to sleep.
I don't really feel like I need to sleep and don't think I'd be able to anyway, so I can just kind of watch over. If you trust me.
Yes, that's not a question.
I wouldn't blame you. Yeah, I got you guys. Don't worry. I'm a ghost. No sleep needed.
Nobody
Okay.
doubts you, Jude. I don't, anyway. I shouldn't speak for anyone else.
So, one by one, you drift off. The ground's surprisingly comfortable as a form of sleep takes each of you except Jude. Jude, you were sitting in front of the fire, your friends around you. Still going strong, really on a spell, very potent. Suddenly, through the flames, a smiling figure with red skin.
I go.
You don't even remember standing. You are suddenly face to face with now a normal looking man, red skin gone. Jude. It's a pleasure.
I'd say it's the same, but I don't think we've been formally introduced.
No. I'm afraid my introductions are going to have to remain delayed.
Of course.
My name isn't properly allowed here.
What do you want?
You're enjoying it, aren't you? The power. What I promised you.
Yes, very much so.
You got everything you wanted, Jude.
I know.
And yet a frown on your face. Why are you sad?
What does it mean? You taking my soul? What does it mean? What do you want with it? What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. Right now, nothing. You think yours is the only soul I got rattling around in my collection, Jude? There have been countless politicians, musicians, artists of all kinds that I just keep stringing on. I say this with all due respect and love. You are not at the top of my totem pole. But an eager soul is always special. And Jude, you are so very special.
Really?
Yes.
Why? What's so special about me? Other than what you gave me.
I have been around a long time. I rarely encounter someone so eager to get rid of everything they had for unknown in response. If someone dropped $1 billion on your head, would you ask where it came from? No.
No.
You were that money to me. A beautiful, great tarot gift.
So then why are you doing this to Willow then, if I gave you what you wanted?
You think I'm... This is a trivial matter, well below me. Dear boy, did you think this was all about you? Did you think your friends were suffering because of your deal?
I mean, maybe.
Oh, Jude, no. This has nothing to do with you. This is between you and me. And I haven't decided what to do about it. You can live a long and very happy life, Jude. But make no mistake, you will be with me in the end.
Not if I figure out. Not if I figure out how to stop it.
Jude, dear boy, I can't stop what's already happened.
I know a doctor that would disagree.
I know an ancient entity that would flay you piece by piece, millimeter by millimeter, across centuries, across timelines and universes. Does your threat seem at all imposing?
No, I'm not trying to threaten you. I'm sorry.
Don't lie to me! No, you listen here. I've got you wrapped around my finger, and there you will stay. Any act of disobedience on your part, I will know. You've seen it, you've dreamt it, you've felt me inside you, crawling through your skin, becoming me, Jude. This is difficult for mortals to understand. But your body is not yours, it is mine now. What your eyes see, I see. What you smell, I smell. What you think, I know all. Because you so willingly gave it all to me. A charming stranger on the side of the road.
I'm sorry, but what the fuck did I give you?
You look up.
I'm nobody. I'm.
You are talking to the air. He is gone.
nobody. Let me see something real quick.
Can I,
Please.
as you finish this conversation, your friend's sleeping behind you, take a moment, feel whatever those feelings are. You turn around, the direction you were headed. Instead of a road, there is suddenly an impossibly large mountain. Impassable. The entrance to this mountain is carved from rock. It is all this, think like Mines of Moria, old school, heavy stuff. Making up the entrance is a colossal stonework carving of a woman with 3 faces, a long piece of cloth with strange script circles their eyes, covering them. She is bare-chested, and from her sternum down, she has clawed her hands into her chest and is opening her ribcage up and out. The vacuous space where her organs should be is the entrance to the mountain itself.
Guys.
What?
He's just like shakily points in the direction of this big, naked, nasty lady.
Oh,
Willow?
hi.
Willow?
I think I forgot to mention there's like a script on the bandage that's like the cloth that's like covering the eyes on the statue. But yeah.
Willow, tell
What
me
does
that
it
you're not
say?
feeling drawn to that at all. Like, that's nothing, right? We're gonna go that way? Away, please?
Yeah, we're not gonna go towards that, Pauline.
Well,
I mean, what do
maybe-
I feel? Like
Willow,
do I?
you know,
I mean-
Willow, you know for a fact, if you want your soul back, you have to go through
Don't
there.
say it. Duh.
we don't have to go there, right?
It is the
Willow?
clearest thought that has ever entered your mind.
Right, Willow? There's no clear thought in your head about
We
going
have
that
to
way.
leave the road to get there.
No,
The road is leading
leads to
into it.
It's in the okay. All right.
Pauline is.
It's the path where you were going has like the path where you was. It's like the path was totally normal, like where you were going,
Yeah,
and then
but
in the
now
middle
it's
of the
not.
night, a mountain just kind of formed there,
Uh-huh.
and the road is still. You can still see the path of the road, and it continues into that mountain. You are still
promise.
not straying from the path. You are still on the path.
I promise. I looked away for like 2 seconds.
I think we need to go through there.
Okay, let's do it.
Why is it never a dude, you know, like ripping himself up?
Okay.
Why? She starts walking.
I think it's kind of beautiful. It's like a very
Women
like
can
woman
handle the
empowerment.
pain.
Like, yes, I like it. I would
Something
have a
like
smaller
that.
version in my house.
Hmm.
Can
Would?
anyone read the script that's on top of this entrance as we get closer?
Whoever wants to, either I'm just going to be loosey goosey about this. If you want to say magically, just make either a. What is it? Either a vigilance or a
Logic?
Yeah, either a vigilance or a logic. Non-combat.
I didn't take any classes taught by Agatha Harkness, so I'm gonna say I don't know what this is.
I got a
I
14.
got a 17.
I got a
Hey.
fantastic
17 as well.
16.
Whoa!
Emily, did you get something?
Got a 17.
Okay, everybody except for Zach, and because JMO I think got the fantastic one, you would know
Yeah.
specifically this is like old school like runic writing, which they do like teach in. It's still like taught in the Salem Academy. Like this is probably lost on people that are like casually studying magic, but you are being like university trained, so you know this. The script reads, "Let the soul bleed."
No. No.
How does a
And-
soul bleed?
As you, for the sake of small brevity, take a moment, breathe, do what you got to do, and step into the mountain. We are going to take a very quick bio break.
Ooh.
Things are going to get
Goddamn.
kind of heavy, so I want to give you guys a breather. Yeah, stand up, stretch,
It's
don't
gonna
get going.
get heavy. Okay, that's good to
Yeah.
know.
Cool.
Oh, this was not really okay. Yeah, we're about to do some
No,
stuff.
I know,
Okay.
just kidding. All right, we'll be right back.
Yes. Bye, magic. coven ventures into the darkness of the mountain. Jude, you suddenly find yourself taking up the front. It's not a long walk terribly. It's sort of a distance that you feel like walking under an underpass. Pretty much as soon as you get into the entrance, you could already see light ahead. It's not that far. Willow is just to your right. I think maybe I'm editorializing here just in a bit of progressing time. Everything feels fine. I mean, it's spooky. Obviously, that's never stopped, but you reach the end, go to the other side, and it's kind of a clearing. There's heavy fog covering whatever lies beyond this part of the road. It seems that it wants you to stay here just for now. But Jude, you turn to look at Willow, check in. Everything seems fine. Two of you are the only ones that have made it to the other side. We're gonna go back a little bit.
What?
We're gonna pause for you two for just a bit.
Sorry, I wasn't muted. That was so
Oh, I have a music cue I need to switch to.
What?
It's nice.
Oh, okay.
Polly, you don't know how long you've been walking. It's been long enough that you've forgotten you came here with anyone at all. You're walking in darkness over uneven mountainous rocks for so long that your feet are beginning to ache. Against your better judgment, you carefully remove your boots, needing respite. When your foot carefully, gingerly meets the floor, you find it's now incredibly soft. It's the springiest moss you have ever encountered. You wonder, was the road being nice to me? Lightning bugs, just like from the summers back home, start to illuminate the walls of this cave. Their light is forming a path down a tunnel. Do you follow?
Yeah, I think she does.
As you continue on, the moss gets cooler and firmer, but still pleasant. You could sleep on it. You continue following the lights. You realize that your eyes aren't just getting used to the darkness. There's some natural light from somewhere ahead and above. Suddenly you round a corner, a very sharp corner. You come across a cottage floating on nothing but starlight. It's very slowly rotating. It has a great view. The cosmos spreads all around it. And it's only a yard or so away from you now. You look down, and the moss that you were walking on is gone. You are now standing on starlight. As you look back up, you see a woman sitting on the front porch, humming to herself and knitting. She has long, dark hair, vaguely East Asian facial features, a green, simple dress. She looks up, spies at you curiously. Hello?
Polly looks around for a second.
There's only one you, darling.
Hi.
Goodness.
What is this place?
Well, this is my home. The road led you here.
I hope so. 'Cause I wasn't supposed to leave it, so.
You haven't, I promise.
Okay.
Come,
well,
come. I haven't had a visitor in many, many moons.
Yeah, of course. I'm Polly.
Hello, Polly. It's nice to meet you. My name is Cersei.
Nice to meet you.
I will show you what she looks like.
Incredible.
I was just making some tea. Would you like some?
I'd love some. Thank you.
Of course. Oh, pick a rocking chair. Either one is fantastic. She goes back in, emerges sometime later. Been holding on to this blend for quite a while. I think you'll enjoy it.
Probably takes a sip.
Well, what brought you here?
I don't know. I mean, besides the road. I was with my friends. I don't really know when I left them. I just know I've been walking for a really long time.
The road does that to people. I'm lucky enough to call it my home.
I didn't know people could live here.
I'm a bit of an exception. Goodness. This is what the world of magic looks like out there now. How delightful. Tell me, what are you learning?
Well, right now, and she goes like class by professor of everything and like brief recap of what little she remembers from each class.
At one point she's just like, Harkness is still around. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. She's kind of scary. Really knowledgeable.
Yeah, some things never change. I love magic. Magic was... Well, I won't purport to be the first spellcaster, but I introduced it to a lot of people.
Wow. That's incredible.
It's a solemn, important task. My friends and I were sent to nurture this world, to help it grow. And over millennia, I have settled here. For who knows how many millennia.
Why would the road lead me to you? Has it led others to you before?
It has. They're all the same. Is this what?
Is this my test?
Polly, you said your name was?
Mm-hmm.
A test isn't always a battle.
I'm usually pretty bad at tests.
So was I.
That's kind of nice to hear from a person that like shared magic with the whole world.
Oh, here, come on, stand up. You've been sitting along for long enough. Now, one of my favorite things to do, well, my only real claim to fame that I had, I'm very good at transformation.
Oh.
Turning one thing into anything else, or one person into anything else, or one thing into any person. A very bastardized version of my story has been made. I'm well aware. I don't just turn people into pigs.
Oh. Probably definitely does not actually know who she is, but not
Got it.
like
Cool.
she does.
Oh, you haven't read it? Oh, good. Oh, thank
No.
God. If I could have sued back then, I would have.
Did someone say you turn people into pigs?
I'm not exactly wrong, but that's besides the point.
Hmm.
Polly, people find themselves to me when they feel incomplete. That's not necessarily something that's unique to the road. People often seek the road to fill the void in their lives, but I see someone who doesn't realize how fully realized they actually are.
Wow. I mean, I try to do my best. Live life to the fullest kind of thing.
A lot of people try their best. But they try it for the wrong reasons. To affect others. But it's silly. I know that from your perspective, we've only just met. There was a world of possibility inside of you, Polly. I believe your task here on the road is to embrace your potential. To accept all of you as you are. There is a very rare and very bright light inside that head, young lady.
Might be the first time someone's called me bright.
Well, those people are rather dim. Come on. This is a place of endless possibility. What do you want to make? Think about it. She kind of gingerly rests her hand on top of yours. What do you want to make?
I think, not out loud, but Polly starts thinking of just kind of her first reaction is just like a luscious kind of version of the road that they've just been on, but like not scary, sunshiny, bright, flowers everywhere, maybe a couple of like plants that are more like Willow vibes, but for the most part very Polly-esque of bright and butterflies and all of that.
The second you think about it, the road that you had, the path that you had just come on, is just Animal Crossing out instantly. Just like perfectly like fluffy bushes, butterflies sprinkling out of them. It's kind of curved. It has like a nice, shiny, bright feel to it. There's like little lanterns on top hanging. That's beautiful.
Did I make that?
Of course you did. With my help.
Wow. If the road was looking like that this whole time, I would feel a lot better about everything.
I think it's a warning. I think you have to be okay with the scary stuff in order to progress further.
Guess that makes sense.
It can be a very difficult road.
Yeah.
And I know it can be a very difficult life, Polly. I can see things. Being around for so very long. You see time differently. I want you to really believe in yourself. Any part of yourself that you think is inadequate could not be farther from the truth. You are a whole, perfect person. I think you're going to do wonderful things in this world and be surrounded by many wonderful people.
Thank you.
I think the lesson's been learned. Like I said, it's a test, not a battle.
Oh.
Sometimes people will fight me tooth and nail. No, I'm not a good person. No, I can't do this. No, I'm not deserving of it. That's what I'm here for. To help you realize your full potential. But I do think we might have a couple minutes to kill. If you wanted to just create a little more. What do you say?
Yeah.
She looks out across this massive cosmic yard and just with a wave of her hand is transforming a blade of grass into a massive carnival ride. A flower becomes like a Chinese paper dragon that kind of circles and goes up and around. Well, come on. I want to see what you can do.
Yeah. Yes. And she like
As she scurries off. We take a bit of a tonal shift. Oh gosh, there's so many tabs. Philly. Hold on.
I mean, Phillies isn't like beautiful music and like good vibes.
It's different music.
Ooh.
Philly, you are standing on a platform in complete darkness, surrounded by circular bars. It is pitch black. You can't even see your hand in front of your face. As you stand there, a few feet away, and all around you, even a bit above you, you can hear some whispering, a laugh, a chuckle. There's some murmuring. It's a crowd. The crowd is watching you. And suddenly there's a complete hush. Everything goes silent. Until, boom, boom, massive spotlights light up and illuminate your face. The lights come up more, revealing an enthusiastic, cheering crowd surrounding you. A voice coming from a man in a kind of 70s patterned suit with like a long Price is Right microphone is standing in the aisles. Ladies and ghouls, welcome back to another thrilling episode of, and the audience chants along with him, Fable or Future! The audience. This guy come down the stairs. Today's guest, all the way from Earth. Number not designated yet, it's Philly! Philly, how's it going, buddy?
I don't want to do this.
We love them, ladies and germs, don't we? We love a rambunctious little scout. But guys, can't start the show without the host. Introducing the one, the only, me. And then in a plume of green smoke, the host disguise vanish, and you see a man with short, kind of flippy dark hair, a small crown with horns pointed up. He's wearing kind of an assortment of modern-esque clothes. He has like a trench coat that has like a thick fur-lined collar on that. It's me. It's Loki, your patron.
Oh, hey.
I called out to you and you wished for an immediate meeting. This is as immediate as I can get.
Do you think we could talk in private?
Ooh, unfortunately, you have a test to do. And strictly speaking, I'm not exactly allowed out of my prison at the moment. So we have to make this quick.
Would you go to, what prison are you in?
Oh, I don't believe that's one of the questions. But maybe, after tonight, you'll finally get some answers. Now, he claps his hands from behind him. 5 paintings rise up and begin to float in the air. Hold on, gosh, I'm just flip back and forth so many times. We're going to play a game. There are 5 paintings in front of you. Each one, as you can see, has a beautiful, painterly illustration of you and each of your little friends. You must, whenever you select a painting, it will come forward and show you a vision of the future. Some are destined to happen, predicted by the most ancient of scribes in Asgard. Some are mere illusions by yours truly. Guess successfully enough of them, and you can walk.
And if I don't?
Let's cross that road when we get to it, shall we? It's not death. It's not death. Pinky promise.
And if, before I pinky promise, and if I do correctly get this, you will finally, after so long trying, give me my powers. Because as of now, I'm just a person. And everyone tells me I have so much potential, but I've never seen it. And if you're the one who's supposedly in charge up there to give me these powers, then let's get to it.
You have yourself a deal.
Shake.
Let's begin! Philly, you have 5 paintings in front of you, yourself and your 4 coven members. Which one do you choose?
Myself.
Okay. Painting floats forward in front of you. The image is a very pastoral scene. You see a traveling sorcerer, billowing green cloaks behind him, on hiking up a mountain, but it's not like a mountain you've ever seen. There's a cityscape behind it that does not look like it could possibly be on Earth. A golden city with rainbow rings circling it high above the clouds. It's couldn't possibly be on Earth. In this vision, you hear, "Come along, boy." From ahead of you, Loki, in his full regalia, massive horned crown, carrying a large staff, walks in front of you. "I promised you I'd show you the world, did I not? Well, first of the realms and the brightest of them all. Mr. Philly, my dear apprentice, welcome to your new home. Welcome to Asgard." And the vision ends. Back in his, balding 70s presenter. "All right, folks, is it going to be a fable or the future? Philly, what do you think?"
So this is your home?
"Yes, that is where I was raised. With my brother, and my father, and my mother, and a whole host of adoring subjects."
You know, I've never really felt that at home on Earth.
You would love Asgard. Magic and science have no difference there. It is everything. You live forever. Don't grow old.
I don't like the gold.
Oh. Well, I'm afraid I can't really do anything about that. I'm not exactly going to paint the golden holes brown. But your suite can be whatever you want it to be. I'm as shocked by this vision as you are. I'm processing this in real time as well.
Somehow I don't believe anything you say to me. In a good way. I think this is a fable.
We'll find out at the end. The painting goes back. Now, which other one do you want to see? Hold on. I need to write down what you said. Do you think Ellie is a fable? You think that's not real? Okay, so who else?
I'm gonna choose Jude.
Yeah. Okay. Painting comes forward. It is an eagle-eyed view of the Salem Academy. A long time from now. Centuries have passed outside, but it's still recognizable as the Salem Academy, just modernized as any building would. You slowly zoom into the main hall, see new students talking in clothes we have no idea what's going on. Through the main hall, then we go up and up, eventually reaching the central tower, an isolated, empty space. You go through a broken pane in the clock tower. Everything is still. The camera's kind of frozen, looking down. There's beams everywhere, dead mice in a corner, there's cobwebs. And suddenly something scuffles just out of our sight. We hear labored breathing, an uneven flap of wings. We see a figure hunched over, breathing ragged, as leathery wings cover his nude, red, charred skin. The camera comes up behind him. It's eating something. Suddenly, it stills. And it looks over its shoulder at you in the eye. It has a goat-like face, chest like a gorilla, wings like a bat. It freezes and pounces at you. And that's the end of the vision.
Am I allowed to ask follow-up questions to you?
Ooh, we're really only looking for fable or future here. But sure, I'll entertain it.
What was that?
Well, it was a future image of your friend, Jude.
It wasn't really that helpful. I think that Jude and I have a contentious relationship. For some reason, I just get annoyed by him. I don't know why. I don't really have a reason to, most of the time. So, because of that, I'm tempted to say this is the future. But I don't want my own demons or perceptions to cloud my judgment. Because I do think that there's something about him that can persevere whatever has happened to him, to not have this soul. So I'm going to say this is a fable.
Ooh, the crowd goes. Painting returns. You have 3 options left, my dear boy. What will you choose?
Let me choose randomly. No, I'll choose Ophelia.
The painting moves forward. It's darker than the others. You see an older Ophelia, seemingly in her late 50s. She has a gray streak in her hair. It's tied up, and on top of which sits an intricate crown. She's wearing long, flowing black and purple robes. They seem important, regal. Her left hand is outstretched, maintaining a massive shield spell. Her right is outstretched in seemingly an attack. This is, unlike the others, so far a still image. We pan across. It's almost like the creation of Adam, the Sistine Chapel portrait. So we follow the gaze of her finger. We see across from her Doctor Strange lying motionless on the floor. Cersei is standing over his body, tears streaking down her face, her eyes full of rage. They ignite unholy purple light. An impossible gesture forms in her fingers. Her skin glows white. A massive purple portal opens behind her, and what looks like a giant flaming skull with no features begins to move its way through the portal. And that's the image.
Well, can't say I would mourn the loss too bad. Is this a trick? Are they all fables?
I can't give you that answer, Philly.
Yeah, I figured. I think Ophelia seems to be the one member of our coven that has the most power or ability. And if I had to bet on someone from our coven to make it, so to speak, to the upper levels, I would probably pick her.
That sounds like a future to me.
I think that's the future.
Two options left.
I'm gonna go with Willow.
Willow. This one is only a few years from now. Back in the halls of the Salem Academy. We see her from behind, still recognizable Willow. Looks normal, happy. She's walking arm in arm with someone. They seem happy. They are laughing about something together. Willow pauses and she lets her hand rest against a nearby stone wall. Has like a little alcove with a small little fountain in it. She kind of dips her hand in, and just casually a little lily just kind of appears in the pond. Not the pond, the little water fountain. It leans in and curls affectionately around her, almost wanting to be a glove for her. A student approaches from behind, taps her on the shoulder. Excuse me, Professor? Willow turns. Her balance is uneasy for just a moment. She smiles warmly at the student, pushing her sunglasses up her nose, slipping only for a moment to reveal blank white eyes. I'm sorry, sweetie, do you have a question for me? We fade away.
Interesting. Who's making these visions? You?
Powerful seers. Well, like I mentioned, some are me. Some are some wonderful craftswork. But no, the fates themselves have showed me this.
Well, the only person I've seen that's less outgoing than I am is Willow. I confess to not knowing a lot about her, but I don't really know a lot about anyone.
My dear boy, you should remedy that. But we need an answer.
I think she would be a professor.
Future it is! And for our final entry, the last painting floats forward, excuse me. This is Polly, in case you didn't know. Also not long from now, maybe a year or two, she looks pretty much the same. She is in New York City. I love this is the last one. She's in New York City, shopping with someone. Midtown Manhattan. We can't really see who she's with, but they're having fun. Suddenly, attention is drawn to nearby television. A crowd is forming around it. It's hard to see what they're watching it, but it's live footage. They know that. Polly's on the outskirts. It's hard to see exactly what's going on. She can only barely hear what's happening. It's footage of a man, but he looks different than normal people. He's speaking to a large crowd here in the city. He's angry. He raises his right hand. He holds a weapon, a spear, maybe, of some kind. He brings it down as if over the crowd, and the screen goes black. The lights go out in the mall. There is a deafening roar, utter darkness, and a tidal wave slams into Midtown Manhattan. Slams right outside the door, and the water rushes in right at Polly. And that's the vision.
How many times have you hosted this game show before?
I don't get to get out that often, so it's a rare occurrence.
Would Polly destroy Manhattan? She seems so nice.
Do you think that's what that vision was?
Well, can you clarify?
It is my belief that that girl will be at a very crucial event. She is not at the center of it, merely a bystander. But oh, so tragic it will be.
An angry man threw a sphere that did the tidal wave thing. It wasn't her.
Always blame a man.
It was a man. It wasn't her.
There has to have been a man in the store that did this.
Sometimes my life is ended as a passerby.
It would be so tragic for someone like Polly to die like that. Why she really brings nothing but positivity and kind of friendship.
Yes. All the bad guys have early premature deaths, and all the heroes go on to live forever and ever and ever.
I think
it's a story we all know.
I think that's the future.
Future it is. Philly, the bars that have kind of been holding you open up. The door opens up in front of you. You may go.
Can I fly now or something?
Maybe wait until you get home to try. Billy, I keep my word.
Okay. Well, this has been fun.
We'll chat again, promise. Sorry about the whole mask disguise thing. Some people just want the extra power. But I promise, I'm a lovely patron.
Well, I'll hold you to that.
Have fun.
I leave.
Okay. Sorry, audio switching. Ophelia. You come to back in your childhood
no.
home.
No, is
The room you
music
grew
like
up in.
this?
Yes,
No.
it is. You are in your childhood bedroom. The door is closed. There is no handle. All there is in front of you is a pretty solid shoebox, a candle, and a match.
Yep. Okay. So I reach out my hand and brush my fingers against the matchbox. Is it is it tangible? Is it solid? Am I in a
Yeah.
touch my hand against the wall? Is this all
there?
feels real?
Yep.
Okay. Can I open the shoebox?
You can.
Just a
You open
tiny
it up.
bit, like peek inside.
You peek
to start
inside,
with?
and it's kind of hard to tell, but you feel this feels just like it's a normal shoebox. There's nothing.
Okay.
I promise it's not trapped.
We'll
it's
open it.
nothing
We'll
like-
open it. Just checking.
Yeah,
Just checking.
you do it slowly.
Always gotta check.
But it's kind of hard to tell what it is. It's a bunch of flat. Oh shit! We went to theater school. We should both know the term for these. Like slides, kind of like black metal that you would like stick in front of some kind of projection.
Oh yes,
A
yes.
gobo.
Like a gobo. There we go. That was what I was thinking of.
Gobos.
But like a little more
Yeah.
childlike. It's
Okay.
a bunch of still images.
Okay.
And at the
I see
bottom
what's happening.
is this kind of octagon thing that can spin.
Yep.
With a little device in the middle that holds what you think it looks like it could fit the candle.
Maybe a candle that could be lit up and like put.
Oh my gosh! Wow!
So she'll
yeah. So,
Oh man, slowly.
Kelsey,
like,
you're smart. You know this. I'm just gonna give
takes a
you.
deep breath and sets
I'm
it
gonna
up.
I'm gonna give you these images, and it is up to you to put them in the correct order to tell this story.
Christ. Okay. That's why I needed the paper.
I'm so glad
Yeah, I
didn't get
texted
that
Kelsey
one.
last night, and I was like,
I
"You're
was
gonna
like,
need a paper and pencil."
What does that mean?
Okay.
Okay.
There are 7 slides.
Okay.
The first is of a girl and an older woman standing back to back. They look a little upset. The art style is very like presentational children's book.
Yep.
Like an older kind of somewhat creepy but nice, but like homey kind of. You get what I'm saying. So that's the
Gotcha.
first one. Girl and an older woman back to back, looking upset.
Okay.
The second one is the girl reading a spell book.
Yep.
The third has the old woman sneaking into the woods.
Okay.
The fourth is a small, sad girl standing at 2 graves while an older woman watches from a distance.
Okay.
5 is the young girl holding 2 suitcases.
Okay.
6, okay, this is a bit complicated. The girl is in front, her eyes are closed, and her arms are outstretched. Rising from her like smoke is the apparition of the older woman fading into smoke behind her.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And then the last one is the girl with the older woman. They are smiling, casting a spell together. They are in front of a little cauldron. It's smoking up, and they're smiling. They're having a great time.
Okay. All right. Okay, this is hard. This is tricky. Okay, so she starts to like move these things around. I think maybe the last one is first. Like I feel like the story may start happy, right? Girl and old woman casting a spell
Okay.
together.
You
And then-
try to put it into. There's like a very deliberate like.
Yeah,
It's
like
right here.
1,
This is
2,
first.
3, 4.
And yeah, and it doesn't quite.
Okay, all right.
That one doesn't quite fit in.
Okay, does it perhaps start with the sad girl staring at the graves?
It sure does.
Okay. So we start with the graves. And then I feel like the suitcases.
Slots in. It's feeling good. It is
Okay.
now slowly starting to spin.
Yep. And then okay, let's see. And then girl reading the spell book by herself.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. And then let's say, oh, don't tell me it's the girl eyes closed woman coming out of her. Okay,
No.
thank God, because that would be a very scary story.
It's not so much she's coming out of her, just
yeah,
presentationally. It's like she's turning like.
I see. And then is it the girl and the woman together casting spell?
It is.
Okay.
As the fourth one clinks in, it really starts to kind of spin, and you start to hear like a.
Ooh. Okay. And then, are they upset with each other after that?
No.
If not that, is it the old woman going into the woods?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And then they're upset.
Correct.
And then it ends with the juxtaposed, eyes closed, spooky.
You slot that last one in. You notice there is one missing thing. It had 8 slides.
Yeah.
You figure it would have given me something if there was something.
Yeah.
Pick up the match.
Yeah.
You light it. As you strike the match, it almost sounds like a child's giggle.
Ah.
You light it.
No.
What light is in here goes dark. And the shadows begin to tell the story. A young girl crying at a grave. She moves. She starts learning what magic is. The older woman teaches her magic. The old woman has secrets. They fight about the secrets that she has. Something has happened. The girl is alone. The old woman is vanishing away. It goes and tells that story again and again and again and again and again, faster and 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 faster, and then all the lights go out. You hear a click from the door. It slowly opens. You can see light outside.
I go take a tentative step towards the light.
Jude and Willow, in seemingly not that much time, maybe you've only been waiting around for like a minute or so, your friends have stepped out and are rejoining, seemingly from nowhere. You then hear, "Leave me alone." Ileana had her sword raised, appearing from nowhere. Everybody have a normal test?
Yeah, actually.
Great.
No.
I think the two that lack the souls maybe got that get out of test free card.
No.
My soul feels bled. I agree. As you stand there, the fog that had been keeping you at bay from what came next slowly starts to lift. And on the horizon is a sort of childhood drawing twisted version of Salem Academy. The road leads right to the center of this dreamlike approximation of your school. The Arbitorium, where Willow and Polly hang out, is much bigger. And inside is a faint, glowing, blue-white light, similar to what was taken when that creature attacked Polly. And that's where we're going to end this episode.
Oh.
We got through a lot. There was a lot of stuff there.
Wow, yeah.
You guys, 5 days from now, the finale of Charmed Heroes, which, hey, given how quick things might go, maybe we'll finish it and then have like a very miniature talk back at the end. Who knows?
Awesome job, Mike.
Yeah, we're in the home stretch now, guys. This has been crazy.
Very spooky.
Minions tomorrow. Don't forget campaign 4 on Sunday, and then us again on the 20th. So much. Thank you to my players. They are the best players a GM could ask for. I say it every time, and yeah, I do mean it every time. And as always, everybody say goodbye.
Good
Bye.
night.
Bye.